Why does she, the jewel of her village, turn away from every man who dares to love her? Her beauty is a song on every tongue, yet her heart remains locked like a shrine no one may enter. Some say she carries a secret too heavy for marriage. Others whisper that no mortal man can hold her spirit. But only she knows the truth, and that truth is not what the village expects. This is the story of Achalugo, a child of beauty and wealth, the one who got away. Achalugo. She was born on a very rainy night of Afo Market Day in Umuagu village. Her father was a hunter who got trapped in the forest a few days before and didn't survive his injuries. Her mother, Neka, was heartbroken. Crying day and night, she went into labor alone in her hut at night and gave birth to her. Looking at her newborn, Neka was filled with love, confusion, and the urge to protect. This child of hers, whose eyes and skin were as fair as the sun, her hair so dark and curly, yet there was something gravely wrong, so she vowed within herself to protect herself and her child with everything she has. People marveled at the child's beauty, and when they asked the mother her name, she said, Achalugo, meaning the beautiful one. Achalugo grew up so beautiful that even the gods turned their heads when she passed. A cheerful child she was too, a friend of all. She is the type the modern world we call life of the party, because everywhere she steps in, she lights it up with her jokes and laughter. Her dance is like wildfire, and her smile a weapon sharper than any blade. Neka, her mother, will always be seen watching her child like a hawk, and she never failed to let Achalugo know how special she is. She will always say to Achalugo, remember that you are a special child, my 7 children in one. Carry yourself with pride and dignity. Soon, the men will come, but pay them no mind. Carry yourself with pride and dignity. Neka sang this as a song to Achalugo every day, and so it sank into her head. As she grew older, she decided she was not just a regular girl and that she would carry herself with grace. She was voluminous and slim in the right places, the dream woman of every Umuago man. She was always there, teasing and smiling at all the men who paid her attention. Achalugo had a mind of her own. The news of her beauty grew far and wide, and soon every man wanted to have a taste of her or seek her hand in marriage, but she paid them no mind. And that was the case of Achalugo and Mazi Okoro. Mazi Okoro is one of the greatest farmers of Umuago. He has 4 wives and 18 children, and wanted so badly to make Achalugo his 5th wife. He was always seen at Achalugo's shop in the market, wooing her with tubers of yam, but still she rejected him. Achalugo, on the other hand, is a very wealthy woman, for she learned trades, skills, and crafts, which she became masters at. She earns wealth from farming, weaving, palm oil trade, and traveling far for goods. She was able to provide the best healers that cured her mother's bone sickness, and also for the fleets of servants that tended to she and her mother's needs. Not to mention the beautiful clothes and jewels she adorned herself with. For she had said to herself, I don't need a man, all I need is hard work and determination. So with her money, she bought over every kinsman who once took land from her mother because she had no male child. And along grew her pride, and thus she said to Okoro, "You are too old for me." And to the others she said, "You are too poor," or "You don't have enough money," or "You are too short," or "I want someone taller," or "What type of money do you think you can offer that I don't have already?" And so, with her beauty and charming smile, which she was ever generous with, she attracted a lot of men and broke all their hearts with her coyness. And so, the women mocked her in secret. Look at her, richer than most men in Umuago village, yet no husband or children. Of what use is wealth when no man calls you wife? Some said. Some even say they fear her laughter because she hides something deadly behind it. But Achalugo was never moved. She laughed the loudest, worked the hardest, and spent her money lavishly. If the villagers thought her strange, she gave them more reason to envy her. Another day, Mazi Okoro was at her shop again, demanding she become his mistress since she wouldn't be his wife. This made her gravely angry. She chased him away and instructed her servants never to let him near her establishment again. This made Mazi Okoro feel humiliated, and he vowed secretly to get back at Achalugo. She rejected all her suitors, so everyone whispered that she must be waiting for nothing but royalty. And so, when the prince of Umuago asked for her hand in marriage, the whole village was stunned when she still said no. The prince of Umuago village, a patient man, courted Achalugo for months with gifts and royalty treatments, hoping she would change her mind after proper wooing. For he said to himself, "Achalugo is a woman who knows her worth and will not settle for less." And alas, all the suitors she has had did not woo her properly, hence her continuous rejection. And so royal maids and servants were sent to Achalugo, added to the servants already under her employ. These servants came daily, bearing foods and gifts from the prince, but she rejected them all. Fearing the prince will only increase his persistence, she decided to go to him one day. She said to him, "Your Highness has been nothing but kind and generous to me for some time now. Yet you rejected every gift." The prince said quietly, "I mean no disrespect, O kind prince," Achalugo answered. "But I thought not to encourage the advances of the prince when I know what my answer will be, which is still no." "Why?" the prince asked. Realizing Achalugo has no more words to say, he pressed further. "Why has the most beautiful young woman in the kingdom refused to marry? What is she afraid of? I give you my word. You will be my only wife as a prince and the king." Quietly, tears started running down her eyes. The prince continued, "I will put loads of workers in your business that you will not have to lift a finger to work. As for your mother, I will make sure she lacks for nothing." Achalugo cried more silently. "Is it your father's lineage? I will marry a wife for him to bear his lineage 12 children if you so wish." Sobbing quietly, Achalugo turned to leave. "It is disrespectful to walk out in royalty," the prince commanded. Smiling sadly, Achalugo replied, "Respect? Ha! Respect, your highness, is something I give freely out of my own free will. Life did not respect me, so I should have none to give." With that, she left. Achalugo cried silently inside her heart throughout that day. She told her mother sadly, "Name, I wish I was never born, for why can't I live like other people. The women are jealous of the attention I get. And the men, they hate me for rejecting them all. My poor child, Nneka, her mother consoled. Remember, you are not like everyone else. You are Achalugo. Soon, they will get tired and push their attention somewhere else. That day, when the gifts from the palace came, she collected a beautiful jewel from it and sent the servants on their way with the rest of the gifts. As she lay on her bed that night, she clutched the jewel to her chest, telling herself she will keep this one in remembrance of a heart so kind and a treasure so near but couldn't be taken. And when the nights got lonelier, she will keep it close to her heart and remember the eyes of the kind prince, so soft that it nearly broke her barriers. The suitors continued coming from within and outside Omuago, but one of them stood out, because this one has put the lives and destiny of Omuago people in Achalugo's hands. His name is Ikemba from Achara village. In the days when the wealth of men were measured by the numbers of farmland and proceeds they got from them, Ikemba could beat his chest and say he is the richest man in Achara village. And he had the mission to make Achalugo his fourth wife.